Hello, hi guys, good morning. Good morning, all. Am I audible? Is my voice reaching to everyone? Can I get the responses, please? Yes, no? Okay, hi Mahesh, good morning. Okay, all right. So we were continuing the SQL scripts, okay, SQL commands, the different keywords, the different ways to write the queries to get the data from the database tables. And we have seen different commands yesterday, like, select statement, distinct, where, order by, and or, okay, what is the, how to write the conditions, all this stuff we were seeing yesterday. So we are supposed to start from null values. Okay, so I believe you guys have installed SQL Server SSMS in your laptops, and yesterday I have given the databases and the scripts to generate the data, to create the database, everything. Okay, fine. And in the material also I have mentioned this link, this W3 schools. Just continue from there only, guys. Like, you know what, how to write the SQL scripts for null values and all. See, it's not something like, you have to be expert in SQL script, as I have told yesterday also, today also, same I'm repeating. Okay, the only thing is you should be in a position to understand what is this script is talking about, and if there is anything comes in, then you can, make little changes here and there in your SQL scripts. Okay, else you would be having SQL developers, okay, in your teams. You can take help from them and all. No, it's not something like, no one would be there, or you won't get any help kind of. But yes, see, asking even simple things, okay, I mean, asking very basic things also, sometimes it's like irritating for others. So just for that reason, if you are having SQL knowledge, if you are having the understanding of SQL scripts, then it will be very much helpful for you only. Okay, fine. Now see, what is the null, what is this null keyword is saying? See, it's suppose whatever the values that is carrying, whatever the column values that is carrying null. Okay, if we use this keyword, then we can skip, we can remove all those values. Suppose for an example, see what it is saying, it is not possible to test for null values with a comparison operator such as equal, less than, or not equal to. This is not equal to, we will have to use this is null and is not null operators instead. What is the syntax? Select a column name from table name where column name is null, is null. Okay, see, if I come here, let me see if there is any null values in some column. Okay, let me connect here. Let me come to the databases. I'm having a lot of tables here. I'll say new query. Okay, I'll take it as, okay, Adventure Works 2019. I have selected the database here. I'll say select star from, yeah, see, select star from table name. Okay, where, okay, where territory ID. Okay, where territory ID is null. Now see, we are having three columns which is having a null value. So how we are filtering that? By passing the syntax like this, where territory id is null. Okay, so where the territory id is null, how many records are there? Three. So I straightforward get this. If you want like this, is not null, then you can write like this. See, here territory id, I'm getting all the values which is having some number instead of null. That is what this talking about. To get the data is not null and is null. Okay, fine. Update. What is this update? If you want to update any of the column value, okay, then you can use this syntax. See here, update table name, set column one equal to so and so value where this condition is. Okay, fine. See, select update customer, set contact name equal to this one, city equal to this one, where customer ID equal to 1. So how I can do this one? It's very simple. Okay, I'll come here to any one of the databases here. I'll take a simple database. No, I don't want this one. I'll remove this database because same database, I don't want to keep it different name. Okay, I'll take this database. Okay, narrate students practice. Fine. What I'll say here, select a star from. Okay. Okay, this is what. So what I'll do now, I'll write an update script where I'm saying here update. Okay, table name. What is my table name? Narrate students. Okay, update narrate students. Okay, set. Okay, I'll select here. Set some. Let us take address. Okay, set address. Okay, equal to. Okay, some value. You can give some value here. Let us take. I want to change the address. Okay, of this person, Deshpande. Okay, what is his address now? Telangana. Instead of Telangana, I'll mention it as Andhra Pradesh. Okay, Andhra Pradesh. Okay, fine. Where, okay, either you can take person ID or last name, your choice, or first name, your choice. I'll take person ID. Okay, because one same name can be given to multiple people, right? We can have Rahul, example Rahul, we can have 2 3 persons with same name Rahul. So what we'll do, instead of taking the last name or first name, we'll take the person ID. So this will be unique for every person. So I'll say here where, okay, person ID equal to, what is this one, 123698. Okay, 123698. Fine. So what I'm doing, I'm changing the address column. I'm changing the address column value from Telangana to Andhra Pradesh for this person 123698. Okay, fine. Now see, I'll say update. What it is now in Telangana now, it will change to Andhra Pradesh now. Okay, see, completed. See, One rows affected. Now check, it will change from Telangana to Andhra Pradesh. This is what update. This is what update. Okay, fine. You can change the value like, contact name equal to this, city equal to this. I have changed only for one column. If you want, you can change address also, city also. Like address Andhra Pradesh and city. Instead of Hyderabad, we can put something Amravati kind of stuff. Amravati. So multiple column values also we can update. Just you have to pass a comma here. Comma. Okay. City equal to Amravati. See now here it got changed to Amravati. Getting, guys? In one shot, you have changed the address of two columns. Is that clear? That is what I'm trying to say. Delete, if you want to delete one particular record. So delete from table name where condition. Okay. It's very simple. How we can do that? Okay, if I want to delete this record, any one record for an example, then what we'll do, we'll say here delete from table name. Okay, and what you want to delete, that you can mention condition. Okay, where I'll say here person ID equal to 123,698. Pass the value correctly, 123,698. See, now this record will be gone. This record will be gone. Okay, one row is affected. Now see, only three are there. This record 123,698 is gone. Delete. Okay, select top 10 rows, top 1 rows, select top 3 rows from table name. If the table is having 100 records, for an example, let us take this table is having how many records? Okay, lot of records, 17 records are there. If you want only top 3 records, top 5, top 3, just mention there, then you will get only that many records. That is what order by top, top records, whatever it is. Okay, min and maximum. This is the aggregate values. This is the aggregate values. Okay. See, select max of price from products. Select minimum price from table name with this condition. You can write the condition. See, select minimum price as smallest price from products table. Okay. Example. If I come here and if I see, okay, like this database, just close this one. If you're having products, yeah, here it is. Okay, let us first see what is the data that we are having in this table. Okay, name, product number, make flag. Okay, all this stuff we are having. Okay, product price. No, price we are not having here. I'm looking for some table which is having the price value. Price is 0 here. See, 0 point, yeah, here it is. Some prices values are there. So what I'll do, select minimum of list price. Okay. So it will get only one column and it will show 0 0.0. This is a list. Okay, least price. If you say here max, then it will give you the maximum value of the column. That is, this is the maximum price. So if you want both minimum and maximum, you can mention even that also. Just mention comma here. Say here minimum, min, and then say here list price. So least price is what minimum and maximum price is this one. If you want to give an alias, then you can give it as minimum price. You can take it as what? As maximum price. See, minimum price is 0 0.0 and maximum price is how much it is? 3,578 rupees. Okay, fine guys. Count. Okay, what is this? The count function returns the number of rows that matches a specified criteria. If you want to see, suppose for an example, in one table, you want to know how many records are there. Okay, sometimes we are having huge number of records. Okay, I'll just execute this query. Okay, see, I'm having total 17 records. How can I say that? Because I'm having a serial number. If you want that count, then you can use this count of star. I've used this statement many times. You might have noticed, see, 17 records this salesperson table is having. You can give here alias as a number of records. See, number of records is 17 in this table. In this table, okay, fine. So these are all the aggregate functions, guys. Some function is what? Total, some value of the table. Same like minimum, maximum. These are all aggregate functions. Average, okay, like. Okay, this is like operator. What is this one? Suppose you want to get all the records, okay, where the customer names are starting with the character A. So how will you mention? Okay, where customer name like a percentile. That's it. Okay. If I give you as an example here, okay, suppose I'm having this table person. I'll first say here, select star from, okay. See, I'm having business entity ID, person type, okay, first name, middle name, last name, etc. I want to know all the persons, okay, first name starting with character D, character D. So what I'll say, select star from table name, okay, where, okay, first name first name like percentile D. Okay, whose first name starting with percent D name. See, first name I'm not getting with D, right? Just hold on. Let me check it. Sorry, it should be A percentile. So it should be D percentile like this. Okay. Now I'm getting all the records of the person who's starting with first name. Whose name starting with first name starting with character D. Dylan, David, okay, Danny, okay, Don, etc. etc. See, all the records I'm getting of the persons whose first name starting with the character D. Amazing, na? SQL scripts are very strong, guys. SQL scripts are very strong. Okay, if you know how to write the SQL scripts, little practice is needed, not much. You can do many wonders. Okay, SQL wildcard characters. That is what this is. Okay, wildcard characters. A percentile, D percentile, whatever it is. SQL in. What is in operator? The in operator allows you to specify multiple values in a where clause. Example, select star from table name. This is table name where country in Germany, France, and UK. So you are getting all the records of only these three countries. Only these three countries. That is what I'm saying here. Okay. Suppose if you take this example, select star from table name. Okay. You can take something here. Okay. This is not suitable for this query. I'll take some other. Okay. I'll take this one. Okay. See now, I've taken address table. What I'll do, I'll take this one. See, I'm having multiple cities. Okay. I want the record only from three cities or only from two cities. And what I'll do, I'll say here, select star from table name, where city. Okay, where city in, mention the values. I'll say here, I want the value of this city. I want the value of this city. I want the value of Berlin city, Berlin. See, I'm getting the values of this three city only. Okay, Monterey. Okay, Kenmore, Berlin. You won't see any other city now. See, Berlin, we have mentioned. That's why we are getting. Okay, Kenmore, we are getting. And Monroe also, we are getting. We have mentioned Monroe here. Except these three cities, we are not getting any other record. So that's what, guys. I've given yesterday these databases, Adventure Works databases. Adventure Works 2019, Adventure Works 2014. We can do the practice by restoring the databases. What is between clause? Okay, the between operator selects values within a given range. The values can be number, text, or dates. Example, select star from products where price between 10 to 20. So you are going to get the products whose price range is between 10 to 20. 20 to 20. So you're getting all the products whose price is like 10 rupees, 12 rupees, 13, 14, 15, up to 20. It won't go beyond 20. Why? Because you have set up the range here between 10 to 20. Okay, SQL aliases is what I have used just now, SQL alias. If you guys have noticed, see, this is called alias. Okay, giving the value, giving the name, this top name to a column, to your result set, that is called an alias. That is what I'm mentioning here. Okay, joins. Joins is what, guys? Suppose for an example, you are having two tables. This as one table and this as another table. When you want to get the records of these two tables, okay, only the common records of these two tables, then we'll use a inner join. Inner join. See, inner join. What it is, see, if you notice here, customer ID, okay, in this table, customer ID is one column, and in this table also, customer ID is one column. Now, if you want to get the records of these two tables, which are common, so which record is common? If we given join on this customer ID table, then 2 is here and 2 is here. So I'm going to get these two records, this record and this record. Okay. So you have to have data like this only for inner join, for left join, for right outer join, full outer join. Then only you can write these queries. So first you have to create a table, okay, like this. Then you can write the queries. Okay, is that clear? If I say this one, okay, see, this is the select statement I'm writing. I want product ID, product name, category name from products. Okay, inner join table. Okay, inner join table name on. I'm making a join. What inner join? I'm making a inner join on this category ID. Okay, from this product table, category ID, from this category table, category ID. Then say here run SQL. See, I'm getting what? This many joins. How come it is possible? See, inner join, what it is doing, it is giving you a common value of both these tables. What is the common value of both this table? This category ID. Yeah, how many I can expect? One, one, two. So I can expect, okay, three, four, five records. I'm expecting five records here. Okay, but why it is showing this many records? I don't understand. Let me hold on 1 minute. What is this table name? Products categories. See, let's look at a selection of the products table. This is the product table. This is the category table. No. What you have to do, you have to create these two tables in your SQL database and then write the inner join query. This inner join query. I'm making a join on category table because category column is having the same values 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Getting as is it clear or not? Left join means you are going to get all the records of a left hand table and common records of both the tables. This is common records. See this area, common records of both the tables and all the records of left hand side table. Okay, again here it has taken a different table. Okay, I see these tables you can create in the database. Okay, if you want, I'll show it for one table, how to create a table, and then you can write the queries here. Okay, see what I'll say here. I'll go for this one. I'll go for this database. I say a create table. Table name, let us take it as products. Okay. What is the syntax to create the table properly? Just hold on. Here somewhere we have seen, right? Insert null values, delete some like joins, create table name. Then what is this one? Product ID. Product ID. Okay, it is int, right? Product name. Hold on. Okay, I'll say here products. Okay, product ID. Sorry. Okay, product ID int. I'll just give it as int. That's it. Then what it is saying next? Product name, category ID, price. Product name. Okay, category ID. I'm giving it as int. Okay, and then price. Price also I'll give it as int only. Okay, then I have to close this value. Close the bracket. Okay, fine. This is the product table that I'm creating. Okay, product table got created. Next, what I'm going to create? Categories table. So I'll just copy this one. I'll come here and paste it. I'll say here this what as categories. Categories. Okay, category name, description. Category ID, okay. Category name, okay. Description. Description, I'll give it as varchar of 50. Okay, remove this column, remove this comma, okay, and then I'll create this table. Done. Now, if I see here, I have got two tables created, products table and category table. Okay, just come here and refresh the tables. You will find the two tables here. See, categories table and product table. Categories and product. Okay, if I say here now, select a star from, okay, TBO dot categories, and also select star from TPO dot products. Now these two tables have been created, but there is no value in these tables. See, two tables are empty. So what I'll do now, I'll insert the values into this table. So what is the script here? The script is this one. The syntax basically is something like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, so what I'll do, insert into products. I'll say here insert into dpo dot products, and then values. Pass the values. Okay, I'll say here values of the columns. What is the values for products table column? Okay, 1 chase 118. Okay, this is 1. Then product name is something called chase. Okay, this is varchar. I'm saying that's why here in the string category ID is 1, and then price is 18. See here columns. Okay, see product ID, this product name, this product name, this category ID, this, and price is this. Okay, likewise you can insert multiple records. Fine, then what you can say here, comma, inserting multiple values. Next is what, 2 chang 119. Okay, 2 chang 119. Next we are having 3, okay, aniseed syrup 3. I just say here syrup. Okay, 2 and 10. 2, 10. This is the values I'm inserting in products table. Okay, insert, done. If you say here now select star from product C, 3 records we have got. Okay, likewise in categories table also we will insert the records. So I'll say here this value, insert into, okay, dbo dot okay, categories. Okay, what is category ID, category name, and description for category table. Okay, so if you expand the categories table here, okay, 1 comma beverages, soft drinks, energy drinks, etc. Beverages, and then next soft drinks, coffee, teas, beers, and Alice. Okay, soft drinks, okay, coffees, teas, okay. So the varchar is 100, right? So I can give up to 100 characters, something like this. Soft drinks, okay, coffees, teas, coffees, teas, beers, and Alice. Okay, then next to, okay, it is varchar. So you have to give in a string value. That is condiments. No spelling mistakes, guys. Condiments. And then sweets, savory sauce, etc. etc. Okay. Next three confections. Three confections, dessert candies, sweetbreads, etc. Fine. Now I'll insert these records. String binary data would be truncated in table. Next practice column description, truncated values, sweet and acha. It is having 50 characters. I'm giving, I think, more than that actually. Okay. It's going more than 50. So just try to reduce the strength. It is showing here for which one? Description. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What is the problem here? Varchar, varchar, varchar 100. Is it going beyond 100? I'll just mention few things only, guys. Okay. Now see, I've reduced the values because actually I've given here 150. It's going beyond that 100 characters for this category name and description character beyond 50. That's why it is showing an error. Now we have inserted some records. Now we can check whether the records is there or not in category table. Yeah, see, records is there. This is fine. Records is there. Now what I'll do, okay, I will start writing the join, inner join. Okay, see how I'm writing here. Select product ID, product name, and category name from this table, inner join. Okay, I'll just take this one and the query. Okay, from these two tables, products and categories. Product ID, product name, and category name from products, inner join, table 1. Okay, from table 1. Okay, on table 2. From table 1, inner join, table 2. From table 1, inner join, table 2 on table 1 dot common column is equals to table 2 dot common column. In table 1, if you see, we are having category ID, and also in table 2, we are having category ID. These two are common columns. That's why I'm making a join on these two columns. This is table 1, this is table 2. Now, if you execute this query, you will get the output. See what you are getting: 1, 2, 3. Category ID, right? So, three columns you are mentioning here: product ID, product name, category name, product ID, product name, and category name. Okay, same. If you say here now left join, okay, instead of inner join, then you will get all the records of the left hand side table and inner, what I can say, common records of both the tables. Inner join only the common records of both the tables. And if you come here, same for left join, you will get all the records from left hand side table and common records of right hand, both the tables. Right join, okay, all the records of right hand side table and common records of both this table. Full join, full join means what? All the records of all the tables. Here the result would be something different. Okay, sorry, here I have to say a full join. Full join. Okay, you have to be very careful, guys. Okay, see, now I got the null values also. Full join. Okay, self join, what it is going to do? It is joining the table to itself, and it will do a multiplication of all the records. What it will do? It will do a multiplication of all the records. Okay, fine. So union, what is union here? Okay, the union operator is used to combine the result set of two or more select statements. Okay, so it's something like this. Select so and so column from table 1, union all the records from this table 2. So what it will do, it will get the records of all the tables, both the tables. Okay, something like this. Okay, this one, select star from products, or I'll select here something called select staff, select product name. I'll mention here product name. Okay, and price from products, union or category. Okay, category name, comma, description. Okay, I think there is some conversion is going on. I have to keep the value for which one. Okay, description. Here it is getting the problem. Okay, description is already a reserved character. That's why it is showing some trouble. I remove that one. Acha, it is saying it should have equal number of columns. So something like this. Let us see now. See, I got it. What it was saying, whatever the columns that you are picking up from both the tables, ensure that should be having equal number of columns in the select statement. Okay, this maturity you will get, guys, only when you do the practice. It has given me all the records from both the tables, only for product name. Okay, product name and category also it has given category name. Okay, for union, group by, what is group by used is for group by statement, group rows that have the same values into summary rows, like find the number of customers in each country. Okay, so the syntax is what? Select the, okay, column name from table name where condition, group by is this, like this you can mention. The group by statement is often used with aggregate functions like count, max, minimum, sum, average, etc. Something like this. Select count of customer ID, country from customers, group by country. Okay, having clause is also will apply on top of aggregate functions. Select this from table name where condition, group by, having condition, order by. Okay, always remember you have to write in this sequence only. First where, then group by, then having, then order by. You cannot say order by I will write after where, and group by I will write in the last. That won't work. That won't work, guys. You have to write like this only. Remember the syntax, it's important. Okay. See, I'm not sure whether as an Azure data engineer, in the interviews these questions will be asked or not. Okay, if they have been asked this, you can say that, I'm having a basic understanding of SQL queries, that you can mention. I'm having basic understanding of SQL queries, that this you can mention. It's not a problem. Okay, and yes, of course, you should be really having basic understanding of SQL queries. I'm not saying write some complex queries, okay, of SQL like functions, triggers, store procedures. Okay, there are two levels. First level is where you can write the query by yourself, and the second level, a query is written. At least you should understand. You should be in a position to get it through what that query is saying, what this query is talking about. Query will be given to you, okay, by SQL developers, but you should be in a position to make some little here and there changes. How to write where clause, how to write group by clause. Okay, where clause should come after which, okay, keyword, and group by should come after which keyword. These things you have to be well off. Then only it's possible for you to handle some little and here and there issues in your, okay, projects. Okay, is that clear, guys? SQL exists. What is this means? This means that you are checking whether the record exists or not. Select column name from table name where exists this column name. Okay, to write these queries, we should be having a very good tables with proper data. Then we'll get the results also. Now, what you can do for this one, you can create these two tables. You can insert the records in these two tables like how I have done, right? I have done this. I have done. I have inserted the records. I have created these two tables, and then I am running multiple operators. Same like you have to do this also. Same as it is carbon copy. Odd numbers in the table. You have to check, Mahesh. How to find odd number means what? Odd numbers means what? You have to check it in Google, Mahesh. Maybe definitely you will get it one. Okay. See, different scenarios will come in your project. Okay. And you are not going to write exactly queries like this only, guys, but these keywords that you are going to use in your real-time projects. These keywords, same keywords only, but the queries that you are going to write on different tables, on different databases. Okay, fine. Now, for all these things, whatever it is mentioned here, you have to properly have the table like this with proper records, with proper data. Then only you will get the results of these queries having, exist, any, all. Okay. See, if you won't practice also, guys, at least be in your mind that this any, exist, having, group by, union, this commands is used for what? If you keep these commands at least in your head, then that is fine. If you want to practice also, it's not a problem. It is not critical because your profile is not a database developer. Your profile is database engineer, right? Azure data engineer, not database engineer, Azure data engineer. Fine. So many queries we are having, guys, like this. Select into, if you want to insert the record into some table. See, select star into new table name. Okay, from old table with this condition. Okay. What this means that, see here, if I take one table for an example, okay, I'll take adventure works database because I'm having a lot of tables here. Okay, so just hold on, guys. What I'll do, I will save this script. I'll keep this script so that next time it is not needed for me to write the script again. Just hold on. So what I'll do, I'll say I'll just save this script. I'll create one folder here. Okay, I'll say here SQL scripts. File. Okay, save all. I'll give you the scripts, guys. If you want, I'll give you the scripts as well. Okay, Naresh IT, Azure Data Engineering, SQL scripts. Okay, script to create table for joins. To create tables for joins. What is this happening? Okay, the script got saved. I don't know what is this pop-up is trying to say. Okay, it's gone. Fine. So these are the different options, guys. Like, different queries we are having. Insert. Okay, insert into means you are trying to create a new table. Also, you are inserting the data into new table from the old table. Okay, select star into new table name from old table. From old table, you are inserting the data into the new table with so and so condition if you want, and you can do it so. Okay, this is clear, guys. SQL insert into select, insert into table 2. Okay, select star from this table 1. Okay, like this also you can do. This one you are inserting the data into the new table with some condition. Here also you are inserting the, okay, data into a table in which the table is already created. Just you are inserting the data with some condition. Case, SQL case statement. When this condition, then the result should be like this. When this condition, then result should be like this. Okay. Null functions. Okay. Stored procedures. Okay. What is stored procedure? A stored procedure is a prepared SQL code that you can save so the code can be reused over and over again. Okay, if you have any SQL query that you would write over and over again, save it as a stored procedure and then just call it to execute it. Okay, so instead of writing the queries again and again, you can just save that query as a stored procedure. Okay, the syntax of stored procedure is what? Create procedure, procedure name as SQL statement. That's it, finished. This SQL statement could be very big. Here in the SQL statement, you are going to write the logic. How to execute the stored procedure now? EXEC followed with the stored procedure name. Okay, this is the table. Stored procedure example. See, create procedure, procedure name as select star from table. That's it. This is a stored procedure. Now, how to execute this one? You can execute this like this. Okay, execute followed with the stored procedure. Select all customers. Like this stored procedures, you can write it down, guys. Fine. Comments, SQL comments. Comments are used to explain sections of SQL statements or to prevent execution of SQL statements. SQL operators, single line command and all. Okay, select star from customers means it will select all the records from the table. Okay, and when you are mentioning a condition where city equal to Berlin, then you will get all the records of city Berlin only. Okay, multi-line comments. See, you can single line comments is something like this. Okay, and multi-line comments is something like this. Like this you have to give. Okay, SQL operators. See, like this. Instead of writing the keywords, you can write the operators like this also. SQL will understand the operators this also. Plus, minus, multiply, divide, and module. SQL bitwise operator, this one. And or, we have seen the and queries, or queries, bitwise exclusive to the power of, equal to, greater than, less than. Okay, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to. These are all the things that you have to keep in head. Okay, multiple operators here again. Add equals, subtract equals, multiply equals, and all this stuff. No need to be, prepared this much. Okay, but still, basic queries understanding you should be having it, guys. I'm telling. Basic queries understanding you should be having it. Okay, if you just keep all from here to here, okay, it is sufficient to store procedures. Sufficient. Okay, if you won't do the practice also, guys, just keep all the keywords in your head, so that if it is asked in the interviews, you can handle it. Fine. All right. So this is what for today's class. I'll just close the class for today. Okay. And in tomorrow's class, I'll show you, like, how to write a stored procedures and how to write some other queries in AdventureWorks databases that we have done already in last two classes and today also. Tomorrow also, I'll just show some other queries from AdventureWorks databases. Okay. After that, I'll provide you the sample resume and interview question and answers, and then certification dumps and all. Then maybe by Thursday we can close this batch, guys. Today is Tuesday, right? So three classes left over for us. So by Thursday, hopefully we'll close this batch. All right. So anything else, guys? Anything to ask for before I close the class? Yes, no, all good. Azure SQL Studio means what? You mean to say SSMS? You have to install this, Krishna Mohan. You have to install this in your laptop. SQL Server and SSMS you have to install in your laptop. I have told, right? If you want this software, you can get it from Google, or else I'll provide you. Okay. Yes, you can get it from Google also. You will get the latest and updated version. Okay. If you take it from me also, it's fine. I'll provide it. I'm having a little bit old one. That is also still workable for you, not a problem. I am working on that software only. What all the SQL queries that I'm showing in that software only, in SSMS only. Hmm. Yes, Sashi Kumar, please tell me. Sashi Kumar, I'm going to give some assignments. Okay, like kind of POCs. Is POCs, I can say, not kind of a project. Okay, if you do that assignments, then I believe that is sufficient. I have got many assignments. Okay, for your hands-on, it's something like projects, but not very big ones. I can say it's a kind of mid size. Okay, so if you do that hands-on, if you do that practice, if you do all those assignments, first do all the labs. Okay, don't go for the assignments or POCs, what I'm giving to you, all of you guys. First do all the labs. All the labs you should be in a position to do it without seeing the video recordings. First do the labs with video recordings. Once you become a perfect, when you are in a position to do all the labs, class labs, without seeing, without any help of video recordings, then you can do the assignments. That is more than sufficient, I believe. Okay. All right, guys. I'll just close the class for today. We'll connect again tomorrow. Bye, everyone, guys. Have a nice day ahead. Take care.